And good morning, everybody. This is Jamie DeLugash with the Earnings Player Live Market Open webinar. My apologies, technology troubles this morning. I decided to go live even though I'm still having difficulty. So this is going to be a disjointed session unless I can figure out how to get a couple things working here. For starters, I can't see if anybody is in the room. I cannot see the chat box. I can't see if anybody's having trouble hearing me, what have you. So I'm just going to operate under the assumption that you can indeed hear me. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see your comments or questions this morning. Like I said, unless I can figure out how to get this chat box open. And I just tried again and it's not working for me for some reason. We're about 6 minutes away from the market open. I'm just going to do my shtick here. Again, since I can't see comments or questions, I'm really going to make this very short and sweet. There's not a whole lot to talk about. We are officially in the post-primary earnings season. Things have slowed down substantially. Only a handful of trades that were worthwhile. We are continuing our search for a big whale. Expected values are all on the short side. This market is completely overbought. We are seeing a double top in some situations that suggests the market is going to be consolidating their gains, not to mention the fact that it's the end of the month. Most hedge fund managers, money managers, mutual fund managers, institutional managers, those that control large dollar portfolios, get paid their bonuses at the end of the month. So you're going to see a lot of jockeying around here at the end of the month. I think people are going to want to lock in their gains and not risk 1 or 2 days of potential downside. That should put us in a good position with our put options. If there is any weakness in the earnings report, you're going to be looking at 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% losers. The upside potential is very small, as we're seeing. Tiffany is our one lone trade today. The stock's up 5% on a solid earnings report. I was looking for weaker guidance. You didn't hear too much negativity about their Fifth Avenue store. Really a flagship for Tiffany, right in the heart of the belly of the beast, some would say, in its proximity to Trump Tower and all that's going on there with the president-elect interviewing candidates to fill out his government before he takes office. That has definitely had an impact on Tiffany sales. I was looking for that negativity to show up in the earnings report. It didn't. You can't play long-sided call options in this kind of a market environment. After a long rally like this, this is a really tough market for the long side. There are very few catalysts, and usually earnings is that catalyst. But if the markets are acting efficiently, which is essentially what we've seen. I think things were much too depressed heading into the election, and all you're seeing over the last 30 days is a nice recovery off of an oversold condition. And considering that the earnings recession over the last 4 quarters has now ended, you have kind of the stage set for a market rally that is hold on, my administrator is asking me if I'm on the webinar, and I am on the webinar. So let's see, maybe I'm not on the webinar. Hold on, I'm texting a message to my admin. Which tells me I am rambling and speaking to myself. All right, where was I? and maybe I should just wait for her response, because I very well, one of the steps for doing the webinar here is that I enter the room, and because I wasn't able to access the control panel, I didn't enter the room, which means I very well could be recording this and speaking to myself. It's like being on a cell phone call where you lose reception in the middle of a very deep, long thought and conversation with whomever it is that you're speaking to, and not realizing that you have been disconnected. Anyway, my apologies. I'm not really sure what's going on, and trying to get this figured out here. Let's see. She's having me, I'm going to stop the broadcast. My apologies. I'm going to try a different link, and we'll be right back to you.